What is going on, guys? Predator 458 here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to War Thunder Wednesdays on a Thursday. I think what I want to try and do from now on is at least one War Thunder video a week on a Wednesday. Excuse me. Possibly, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what I feel like, but possibly two. And then the majority of the other content being World of Warships. But anyways, we're in the T32, and there is a simulator event on versus the Germans. So we're on Kuban, which is not a particular favorite of mine, and a lot of the matches I've had have been on Kuban today for some reason. You know, I've tried to play a few just to get back into the swing of things. And a lot of them have been on Kuban, which is kind of meh. But anyways, T32, a tank I hated with a passion when it first made its debut. I really enjoyed the M26 Pershing. I haven't gone to tier 5 with America, you know. Kind of stopped grinding, but I really like that, and this is basically, it's, you know, it's a supersized Pershing. It's similar chassis, just stretched out a bit. They look very similar. They got 90mm guns. Okay, this one's got a longer barreled version, and I'm just checking up on these ridges because a lot of people have been. Come on. Where'd that guy come from? Ah, there he is. We'll take a shot. Nothing happened. Blew out our barrel, so now we'll have to reverse and retreat, which gives me time to talk about what I was, you know, carry on with my thought. But I really like the M26. So, you know, you'd think that the T32 was going to be even better. I mean, it doesn't have, I don't think it quite has the maneuverability, but it's got a better gun, better armor. But I really hated this thing. It was mostly down to the ammunition selection. You know, a lot of American tanks, their stock rounds is you know, the solid armor-piercing slug, metal slug, if you will. And those have never worked terribly well in War Thunder, in my opinion. You know, they work from time to time, but they're not as reliable as an armor-piercing, high-explosive round. And that's one, like the M82 shot that the M26 came with. I mean, that thing was brilliant. So we repaired now, and this guy hasn't moved. So we're going to take a shot. We're going to aim for just to the side of his gun, and a good hit. Took out a lot of his crew in the turret and his horizontal aiming ring and all of that stuff. And yeah, so when I first tried this thing, all it had was high explosive or the armor piercing shell, which, you know, even when you did penetrate, you often didn't do much. But then they eventually got around to adding new ammunition for it. I think they started off this by adding APCR, which wasn't enough to motivate me to get back into the tank. But then they did add, you know, the M82. Oh wow, hello there. Sneaky. And we get our first kill. Wow, he wrecked that IS-2. Did not see him perched on top of his little hill there. But they eventually added the M82, and that was enough to get me to try this tank out again. And I really enjoyed it. And this guy's still here. And there we go, we get kill number 2. It's not the smartest play by him. But also it sort of arrives at the time when, I'm not going to say I was like annoyed or I'd had enough of War Thunder. I just wasn't playing it as much. And, you know, I was kind of focusing on other parts of the game when I did play. But anyways, when I saw this event, I was like, nope, got to take the T32 out. Because, you know, if I'm going to be honest here, if I'm going to be 100% truthful against the opponents that I'm facing here, it is kind of a bit overpowered. And the enemy team is capturing A, so we're going to head on towards that. I think the most dangerous tanks that are in the German lineup for this event are the Tiger 2H and the Ferdinand, and you know, basically anything with that long 88. But those guns, you know, they can kill me. They definitely can. But as long as I'm facing my frontal armor towards them, and there I can see, I think that's that Panther that we killed behind me. But hopefully he's going to see me driving away from his base and assume that I am friendly, and we're going to make our way towards A and try and secure it for our team. So we got a friendly, what's it, a T34. But yeah, so as long as I know the tank is there and they don't have a shot on my side or my back or my rear, fairly safe from enemy fire. And ooh, he has another Young Panther. And come on, ooh, and we've been hit from behind. It's probably that Panther, but we put a shot through the side of the Jag Panther, and now we're going to turn around, which is probably going to take a fair amount of time because he has damaged our systems. And there he is. We now got our frontal armor facing, and we have a decent angle. So we're going to pop up. He's damaged our track. We'll take the shot and critically damage him, but the round is probably going to end before we get a chance to finish him off. So not a bad round overall. I mean, I haven't played War Thunder in quite some time. I haven't played simulator battles in even longer. It was fairly quick, but I mean, still a decent amount of action, and some of the other battles I've had have been far less action-packed, or I just get bombed by a plane while trying to get to cover. But anyway, we came third place for the team. 3 kills, 3 critical hits, 8 hits in total. There's 3,079 mod research points and 4,600 vehicle research points towards the M36. Yeah, so third place. And then, of course, the ribbons, we got Avenger, we got Shadow Strike Streak ×2, we got Multi-Strike ×2, Sentinel ×3, which is a new one, Professional ×2, and One Shot ×2. So, I must say I rather enjoyed that. It's good to be back in War Thunder. And hopefully I will do War Thunder Wednesdays. At least one video a week. I must just, you know, play it and record the footage on the weekend. And this week I hadn't recorded in time to go up, to upload in time for Wednesday, because on Tuesday I had a World of Warships. Wednesday I've had the Cleveland video, and so this is going to go out on Thursday. But hopefully from next week we'll, you know, make a plan and get War Thunder, make it a thing, make make War Thunder Wednesdays a thing for my channel. But anyways, that is about it for this video. If you enjoyed, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button down below, and maybe consider subscribing for more War Thunder content, as well as World of Warships and a few other things that I throw into the mix from time to time. Also be sure to check the description down below for links to my Facebook and my Twitter accounts, and you guys can follow me there as well. But yeah, that is everything from me. Thank you very much for stopping by. This is Predator458 signing off, and I will see you guys next time.